Hi, this is Tessa Keogh, and I'm introducing something new in the Legacy Virtual Users Group community, and that is Tuesday's tip in the Legacy Virtual Users Group community. And as you may have guessed, today isn't Tuesday. We're going to start early, and I'm going to put on 3 short videos that I hope will help you because they all result from some follow-up we received to our April 2013 Hangout-on-Air. So let's get started with the first one. Now we got lots of questions on the day of the Hangout as well as after the fact. And the questions were pretty basic. They were, where do I find the Hangout? How do I figure out when the Hangout is on in my time zone? How can I join the Hangout? Or how can I view the Hangout? And how do I watch the Hangout after the fact? So these are all really good questions, and we even thought of them beforehand. So I just wanted to show you that if you click on Communities and you go to the Legacy Virtual Users Group community, you can click on LVUG Hangouts under the topics, and remember those topics are to the left-hand side. And the first post in Hangouts is dated March 26th, and that's when we started our community. And that's where I explain our monthly Hangouts, when they're scheduled, what the time is in different time zones, what type of equipment you might want to use, how to attend a Hangout with some helpful tips, how to attend our Hangouts as a joiner, or as a viewer. Now keep in mind that the joiners are the 10 people who are in the Hangout room, so to speak. They're the people with the thumbnail photos either at the bottom or the top of the screen. And viewers are people who watch the Hangout. You can either watch it in the community, you can watch it in the stream, or you can also watch it on a YouTube channel. And I'm going to show you all of those. The rest of the post goes on to talk about the links that are provided to our Legacy Virtual Users Group page, the site, and my YouTube channel. So after you've had a chance to read the instructions, or maybe reread them, and if you still have questions, please don't hesitate to post a question or a comment right there in the LVUG Hangouts topic. All right, one of the first questions was, how do I figure out time zones? Well, I was a liberal arts major, so I really can't help you, but I can direct you to worldtimebuddy.com. And I really like this website because I just have it as a widget basically on my Google page, and it allows you to have 4 time zones in the free version, and it also has a world clock, which is really helpful. But you can put any of these time zones in that you want, and then you just move this slider, kind of like a slide rule, right along, and it'll give you the time. For instance, if it's 2 p.m. in Seattle, it's 10 p.m. in London, England. So I find this really helpful. You can check for the whole course of a week, and you can check out the settings if you want to use the free version, or if you want to use, I guess, a paid version. I don't know. The other thing is, if you don't like the layout of this one, just go ahead and check out Time Zone Converter. Google it, and you should be able to find one that you like. Now, as I mentioned, you can view our Hangouts from the LVUG page. And what you would do is you would just look in the page, and you'll see it right here, but also this is kind of our logo. So once we start a Hangout, it should show up right in that page. And what you do is you just click on the triangle once the Hangout has gone live, and you'll be able to view it. Now, we also will be able to post a link for the start of a Hangout in our community, and then we can start the Hangouts from our community within the next couple of weeks. That's something that Google is tinkering around with. It's in beta right now, and I figured I would just wait until it was out of beta so that we don't get too lost. Now, as I mentioned, you can also watch by going to my YouTube channel. And my YouTube channel is Tessa Keogh, and there is a link to it on our community page down on the left-hand side. And this is really similar to Dear Myrtle's community page or Caroline Pointer's YouTube channel. You just go to the channel and you click on feed, and that will bring up anything that's a live feed. If the feed hasn't gone live yet, it will show you that, and then the moment that it goes live, you'll be able to start watching the video. And you can also watch the archived version. Say you can't make it to the Hangout Live. Perfectly understandable. Go ahead and watch the archive version at our LVUG community, and you'll find it in the topic Hangouts. And what I do once a Hangout is over is I pull the Hangout down off YouTube and I add tags, a description, and any kind of annotations that might be helpful. And then I post that archive version both at the LVUG site and now at the community. So the easiest thing to do is check at the community first, and you should see it as well as any comments that people make and follow up. And this month you'll notice that we have an additional 5-minute video that lists the top challenges that you told us you had in Legacy. And we've also put on a Google survey where we ask you to vote for your top 4 choices of what your biggest challenges are. So I hope this answers your questions about how to join or view our Legacy Virtual Users Group monthly Hangout while it's happening, or how to watch the archived version. And we'll see you next month, and that's in May, for the next Legacy Virtual Users Group Hangout. Thanks.